Chef Kurt here, and today we're gonna be making a really cool dish. It's a cold Vietnamese noodle salad. And the unique thing about this is we're actually gonna have some hot protein that goes on those cold noodles. So some of the ingredients we're gonna be working with today, one of the stars of the show is actually our Tavolini angel hair pasta. It's a dry pasta, really easy to blanch off, chill it down, have it ready for service. We've got some shallots, shiitake mushrooms, broccolini, tomatoes. The protein that we're gonna be using is a sous vide pork belly. So the pork belly's already been cooked and pressed. So it's more just about a reheat. We've got a Gordon Choice Asian ginger sauce, some Magai seasoning, the Gordon Choice gochujang sauce. Those are all gonna be made into a glaze for the pork belly to really kind of pull these flavors together. Some nak cham, and then some fresh herbs of mint, cilantro, and basil to kind of really put some cool aromatics to the dish. So let's get going on making this really cool dish. We're gonna be sauteing our vegetables. We wanna get our pan nice and hot. We've got a really neutral oil, and we've got our broccolini that we're gonna add in. And we can kind of just let that saute for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're gonna add in our mushrooms. Those are gonna cook for another minute or two. And then we'll add in our shallots to kind of finish everything up. It's always a good idea as you're cooking to lightly season. Adding all the seasoning at the very end of a dish can kind of make it a little bit neutral. Adding a little bit of seasoning as we go kind of helps things along. And all we're looking to do is kind of get these vegetables to al dente. So they're just barely cooked through. You don't want them to be super, super soft. You want the texture kind of going throughout that whole dish. And in the bowl, we're gonna have our tomatoes. We've got our vegetables, and now we've got the Tavolini angel hair pasta. Just doing a nice mix. And now we're gonna take the nak cham sauce that we've made, and we're gonna add that to it. That's fish sauce, lime juice, sugar, and then some Thai chili. Now we're gonna make up the glaze that's gonna end up going on the pork belly. And we've got the Gordon Choice gochujang sauce, the Gordon Choice Asian ginger sauce, and then the Magai seasoning. This is a sous vide pork belly, so it's fully cooked, ready to go. All we need to do is just heat it up. And so I'm gonna lightly season both sides, and then I'm gonna grill it up and get it warm for service. The sous vide pork belly, it's already cooked. So it's gonna be super tender, super flavorful, and it's only gonna take a couple of minutes to warm it up and ready to go to service. Because this sauce has some sugars in it, it will caramelize up, and what we don't wanna do is burn the protein. Caramelization's okay, the burning of the protein, not okay. And now to finish things up, all I'm doing is just slicing the pork belly into some nice pieces, placing it on top of the cold noodle salad. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more of that sauce. And then we've got our fresh herbs, basil, mint, and cilantro. Just kind of mix those up. So you've got the flavors in the pasta of the sour, the heat, a little bit of sweet, those beautiful caramelized flavors in the hot protein, and then herbs that really pop with a lot of flavor in that basil, mint, and the cilantro. And that makes a really, really nice dish.